You're watching Checkered Flag, celebrating 15 years. With thanks to Queensland Speedway Spares, East Coast Traffic Control, Stallard Chassis, Lindale's Labour Hire and Joe Gibbs Driven Racing Oil. And thanks for joining us on this week's program. Well, it's now time for one of the really big midget races on the Australian Speedway calendar. The Magic Man 34. Look at the presentation at this venue. The famous John Day Utes do their thing, choreographed. Davey Ray, the American on pole. Mark Brown, undoubtedly the best Australian speed car driver in the country. On his outside, then Nathan Smee, Neville Lance, Giles Journey, Watson, Robinson, Glazebrook, Ross McCallum and Doyle. Manders North, Mears. And you can see King Shot rounds out this 17-car field to be conducted over 34 laps. $12,000 first prize money to the winner of this. And it's great to be able to show you the speed cars on tonight's program. Davey Ray, the blue car, the inside best. To begin, look at Mark Brown. The pink machine gives him some hurry up. In car number 69 as the mighty midget sprint down the back straight the first time.
Neville Lance making a move on the outside. He went straight to the top, went straight, searching for the cushion, and made a couple of spots up.
Have a look at them. Setting a cracking pace. The American, there he is, Davey Ray. A regular visitor down under, National Speed Car Championship success. Car number 7, Nathan Smee. Could be argued very much the form driver in Australia so far this season, with great wins in Speed Car Super Series.
There's
and
Lance.
Here he is.
There's Lance at the top again. Everyone else is going low, Lance will go high.
Yeah, nifty Nevy knows his way around the Motorplex. Done plenty of laps around here. Genuine veteran of the sport, still enjoys what he does and does it so well. Look at this race with Smee in the Mark Cooper American Racing Tyres prepared car. Neville Lance switches lines now and runs down on the inside. Davey Ray still the leader. Mark Brown still second. There's Brown. Carried all before him on the Australian Speedway scene last summer. The Joe Gibbs replay. Check it out.
Unbelievable. Nathan Smee just cut straight to the inside there. Shut old Lance off.
Our 76 getting into it too.
David, these cars, you see the attitude of these cars. There's 34 laps around this track, and they're going out like a sprint race. The car's got attitude. The wheels are high and everything. They are not leaving nothing on the track. Yeah,
they're certainly having a big go. There's 12,000 reasons to do it, and much associated prestige. Congratulations to the Figlamini family for inaugurating this race a few years ago following the tragic passing of Michael Figlamini, one of the greats of West Australian Speedway. It is a fitting tribute to a great man. Davey Ray continues on his quest for glory. The Magic Man 34 trophy. He's got possibly one hand on it.
David, the whole field runs a 4-cylinder car. These are 166 cubic inch engines, different components, different manufacturers. The car leading is a Kawasaki V8. It's some sort of 2 motorbike engines put together as a V8. It does the cubic capacity, it's allowed to race, and it's winning.
Yep, it's always been one of the more interesting aspects of midget racing, the different engines, configurations. We've seen decades of change. The eras have changed so much. The mighty Offenhauser, almost unstoppable in the 60s. And, you know, we've seen eras where even the Volkswagen,
the VWs
were dominant in midget racing.
Did you race one, David, a VW?
No, mate. You've got to be too brave to drive these things.
Mark Brown is not letting Davey Ray out of his sight. He's just trying to close a gap. He will not let him go.
Yeah, Brown is trying to stick with the American Davey Ray, keeping it fairly tight down low on the circuit. As I've mentioned twice now, $12,000 payday for the winner of the Magic Man 34. Mark Brown continues on in second spot. Then you got the likes of Glazebrook and Nathan Smee, Neville Lance coming along next behind our leading 2 drivers. There's Lance up high on the track as he heads down the back straight in pursuit of Stephen Doyle, in fact. Stephen Doyle in 75. As they continue to circulate. Reminder about Lindale's Labour Hire, principal sponsor of Checkered Flag. If you need professional labour, contact Lindale's Labour Hire. They can supply the men and the attitude to get the job done, particularly in the construction industry. Queensland Speedway Spares. Retailing Sander Engineering Products, the only racing wheel company to CNC cold spin and double heat treat all of their aluminium wheel halves.